In this video, you'll learn how to set up your services and fees. You can always go back and add more or modify at any point. But it's important to at least add some services right from the start, since your services and fees are connected to almost everything in the platform. First, navigate to Settings, then click Services and Fees. You'll see the default residential inspection service. Let's click to edit it. Here you can change the name and then choose a service category. You can also add a description. Clients will see the name and description on the online scheduler. You can automatically attach a specific report, template, and agreement right here. So when the service gets booked, they're already linked. It's one less thing for you to do. Next, let's set the base cost. This is your minimum fee for the service and also the base duration, which is the minimum amount of time it will block on your calendar. You can also set up pricing modifiers, which will automatically increase that base price and base time duration depending on different factors that you set up. For this example, we'll say square feet. We'll use a range and let's say your price goes up $50 for every 500 square feet. So you'll set it up like this. You've got your base price up to 1,000 square feet. So you'll have different tiers every 500 feet, and then we'll do the next tier and so on. It's important to note that these tiers are not cumulative. The system checks for square footage entered into the appointment field and applies the correct tier automatically. You can also add extra time when square footage starts to increase. This also works for modifiers that are based on the age of the home or the foundation type, or even distance. Let's say you want to charge $100 for any home over 100 years old. Now, all this happens automatically and you don't even have to think about it. So next, let's talk add-ons. This is for your additional optional services like a radon test, pest inspection, or water testing. Be sure to fill out a name here. This is what your clients will see. Next, you'll choose the proper service category, and you can add additional description text here for your clients. Since these can only be selected after the primary service, a lot of inspectors set a lower price when it's an add-on versus a standalone service. Just like a primary service, you can give it a fee and a duration and even its own specific template or agreement. There are some add-ons you might want to hide from the public-facing scheduler and just have it for internal booking only. And right here, this is an area for you to boost your revenue. If you check this box for upsells, any client who didn't select that particular add-on during the booking process will see an offer to add it later in their client portal. It's an easy way to capture missed revenue. We'll go into more detail on upsells in the scheduler course. And speaking of additional revenue, there's another way to automatically boost your revenue here too, with our partnership offers. We'll go into more detail on this feature a little later on in the course. But at the service level, if you've opted into the partnerships program, you can specifically select what you want visible in the client portal for that service. For example, say you opted into partnerships with homeowners insurance and home security, or both. You could check those for residential services, but if you've got a commercial service, you can leave them out. It's easy to add more primary services. And here's a pro tip. If you've built out a service with all your typical modifiers and add-ons, you can save a little time creating your next primary service by copying it like this. I'll copy the residential one, and then I'll rename it, and then I'll adjust. You can also move the services around so they appear in the order that you want your clients to see them. There's also a button for service categories. These are purely for your internal organization. You can edit the defaults or create new ones, or just leave them alone. Our team set them up for you to help create business reports to track revenue streams and for setting up advanced automations. So now it's your turn. Go add your service modifiers and add-ons. Then don't forget to book a test inspection to see how fees calculate. Then check your online scheduler settings to see how it looks to your clients and reach out on the chat bubble if you have any questions.